Hey guys, alright, so I was thinking, like when I think of Valentine's food, I think of something comforting yet elegant. So today I'm going to prepare a roasted chicken with a rosemary glaze, as well as some potato gratin and some roasted asparagus with cherry tomatoes. So first off, I'm going to get the potato gratin ready by thinly slicing these potatoes, because that takes the longest time to cook. Alright, so now that I have all these done, I'm going to move them to pot and simmer them with cream and some aromatics until they're slightly tender, but not completely, because I'm going to be baking them. So in goes 2 cups of half and half. As well as some butter. Thyme, peppercorns, and nutmeg, because nutmeg goes really well with cream flavored things. The rest are just classic spices to add flavor to everything, pretty much. The garlic cloves, and I just put in some salt too. So I'm just going to let that bring to a boil and let it simmer. Yeah. Right, so with these potatoes, I'm going to load them into a baking dish and top it up with some cheese and some breadcrumbs to give it a nice crunchy crust on the top and add lots of flavor. So I just need to grate about a cup of cheese. Right, so these are parboiled, and now I'm going to load them into my tray with some cheese and breadcrumbs, like I said, and bake them in the oven. Okay, so now I'm just adding the cheese. This will melt and become all gooey and delicious, and the breadcrumbs will give it a really nice crunch. So I'm just going to load that into the oven for maybe 20 to 30 minutes. 400 degrees. So for this, I got bone-in chicken breasts. They'll take a little longer to cook, and they'll hold in the moisture, but longer cooking time helps because then I have more time to add the glaze, and it will be nice and thick and delicious. So I'm just going to salt these up and sear them in a pan, glaze them, and throw them in the oven. And a pepper or two. We got the pan really hot and add some olive oil. Sizzling beautifully. I'll keep it going. Now for a second set. Okay, so I'm just going to brush them with these glaze. Inside it, a little bit of rosemary, some honey, some white wine vinegar, and salt and pepper, as well as some Dijon mustard. First with the glaze. I'm just going to throw them in the oven until they're done. Okay, so while we're waiting, I'm just going to prepare the little sauce by deglazing the pan with some chicken jus I prepared earlier. So I'll just get that to heat up and then I'll scrape the pan when it's hot. So now I'm just going to get some asparagus on, seeing as it takes least to cook, and the cooking is almost done. Just going to load it in a tray, drizzle it with some oil, salt and pepper, and some butter. Simple and delicious. So I'm just going to load that up into the oven while the chicken finishes cooking. So I'm just going to get the sauce going in, right, with the chicken jus and the brown chicken parts on it. Just going to heat that up, and then when it's warm, I'm going to add some cold butter.
Okay, and what else on you?
Forks and knives. So these chickens, they've just been resting for a few minutes. Get a little bit of the potato gratin. A few asparagus. Chicken breast. And here I got some tomatoes I've added with parsley, shallots, and some red wine vinegar, and just let them sit.